Hi everyone, how you are? This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for your support. So right now, Bitcoin is painting a beautiful little buy and go to the beat signal on the weekly time frame with a light rocking all shit. Okay, when you get the 10 and the 20 cross, the blue line is the 10 and the yellow is the 20. Okay, and you're getting a beautiful golden cross. A buy and go to the beat signal from CoinsKid. Okay, so that's good. We did have one on the weekly, on the daily. Sorry, I do apologise. On the daily, we had one on the 31st of July, and I did tell you about this. Okay, I posted it all over Twitter and the videos. We got a beautiful buy and go to the beat signal, and with Bitcoin it got overextended, ran into the resistance of this falling wedge, and then came back and it held the support of the golden cross, the buy and go to the beat signal from CoinsKid as support. So that was golden, and it's proven fruitful on all the alts as well. We've seen alts that printed that signal, fell back to its support, that have gone on to appreciate 150%. Some, have gone on to new highs as well, like Sol and all those kind of projects. Amazing, fantastic. So it's all good, it's all golden. So right now Bitcoin is looking for continuation. You are holding key levels of support, and on the daily time frame here, you can see you printed the hanging man candlesticks. You came back to support, boom. Hanging man candlestick, came back to support, boom. Hanging man candlestick, coming back to support, boom. Now if you can continue to hold this support just here for Bitcoin, this is what creeps you up to tackle levels of resistance, because you can see you've created a very, very strong level of resistance for yourself just there for Bitcoin, which primarily is, if you look to the left here, look, you're in this area here where you capitulated. You rolled down and you capitulated, okay, and as quickly as you fall, you can rise, and this is why you've rose so much. You come up to the halfway point of a recovery here to this high. Do you see that? You come up, you've met it halfway, you start to come back to a key level support. Primarily, if you do start to see a big dump in the market, do anticipate that the EMAs on the weekly are going to hold, especially the blue line. You're getting above a blue line now, and you can see that any time you're above a blue line, okay, which is a 10, you're in an uptrend. You always fall back to its support in an uptrend, and exactly it's what you are. You're in an uptrend on the weekly, you're in an uptrend on the daily. On your primary levels here, you are in an uptrend, my friend, and you're holding support and looking for continuation. So it's all good, and until you start to roll over and lose those key level support, there's nothing to tell you other than that we are in an uptrend and we're looking for continuation and getting to our primary target. So right now as well, we have ran into 0618, okay, so that's good. We're above the 050, which is a dead cat bounce, basically, which I've shown you before. And equally, you're above the 1414 and the larger retracement that we are in, okay, because we ran into 1618, as you know. Look, I'll just remind you, so in the previous bull market top, bear market bottom, you got your buy and go to the beat signal where the yellow line crosses the red line, okay? So that is a buy and go to the beat signal. That's why you lay down your fibs. We've already taught you that in the channel, okay? That's why you lay down your fibs. That's why you have your projections moving forward. We ran into our projection of the 1618. We've come back to our support targets of the 1.272. We're right now getting back above the 1414. And potentially, if you do see a little roll, this is where you see the 050 coming as a level of support, and potentially the 1414 as well. So if you do see that roll, okay, and again, equally looking on the weekly time frame here, you're above this trend line in the RSI, and you can see that if you was to fall back to its support, this could actually coincide with a little rollback to the 050 or the 1414, and that could offer a fantastic entry point in this bull market. You've also equally started to form a bullish cross on the MACD down here where the signal line is going above the MACD. You're getting the cross, which is absolutely golden. So it's looking good. It's looking good. You're looking at continuation, providing you can hold support. It's looking good. You are equally in two technical targets right now. Just want to reassure you that this particular falling wedge, we're looking at on the daily time frame just there. This particular falling wedge, all your technical targets have been met. You had that technical target, and you had that last technical target, which is where the 0618. Boom, all the targets have got there, so it's good. We're seeing all the targets get there on our alts as well. Sol has been a fantastic trade for those of you who paid attention. 2 weeks ago I laid down that price prediction at $66, when it was down at about $30 or something, and it's got there a little bit quicker than anticipated, but it's actually got there, and it's broken the high, and it's made new all-time highs, and it's actually going on. And we have a future price prediction on that, an extension, and you want to check the Sol video out. It's moment faces, so it's all good. And looking across the board, we're looking at AVAX we laid down yesterday. That's breaking out. I think we put that trade on the Discord 2 days ago. That's breaking out right now, and that's looking for a retracement as well. So this is what you're looking at, retracements. And this, like I said to you all the way down here, I kept saying to you, you've not had any retracement yet to test key levels of resistance, and this is exactly what you'll always see, and we're getting it right now. So providing we can continue to break these levels of resistance, we are looking at continuation. and providing we hold the support of those resistances and we break, we are looking at continuation. So yeah, you're up against it. You've come up against 0618, which is to be expected, to be honest with you. But I would imagine that once you start to get through that and you start to back test null support, you will start to see, potentially, you'll just start to see Bitcoin absolutely take off into space, and you'll potentially see one big fat candle to the B high, and then potentially take out that high where you're going to look at that overextension there for Bitcoin. So yeah, it's looking good. It's all good. You have got little bearish divergences on the daily, which is confluence of the fact that which is why you're rolling, which is healthy. It's healthy. You do need to roll it. You've got little bearish divergences here where you're making lower highs, but in the price action you're making higher highs effectively, and you are running into a brick wall. So yeah, this is what you want to see. You want to move in these waveforms, and it's exactly what Bitcoin's adhering to: structural support to move in waveforms. So it's all absolutely golden. Okay, you're getting that beautiful buy go to the beat signal from CoinsKid on the weekly as well, which is confidence of the fact that you are in that uptrend just there for Bitcoin. So it's looking really, really good. Okay, really, really good. So yeah, that's Bitcoin. It's looking healthy, looking strong. If you do start to see a pullback for Bitcoin, I mean, I'm going to show you right now, this is one big impulsive wave, and if we do start to enter retracement right here, because what you have to do when you come up, you retrace. This is what happens: you come up impulsively and you retrace to a key level support looking for continuation. This is where you could actually see Bitcoin afford to come all the way back to this level of support right now. Let me just drop this out for you. So you could actually see Bitcoin come all the way back to this key level of support, and it still be in an uptrend and looking for an impulsive wave to the upside. So you could actually see it come all the way back down here to the 0618, which is this green trend line just there at 35,452. I'm not saying it will, but that's the potential play, because that's how bullish it is. It could actually come all the way back to the golden ratio before forming a new impulsive wave to the upside. Okay, that's how bullish it is, and that's how strong it is. So yeah, it's looking good. I won't panic personally. I won't panic for Bitcoin until we start to fall back into this green trend line just here that we created for ourselves for Bitcoin. If we do start to fall back into that pattern, that for me is really negative, because at that point I do think that you're creating this larger falling wedge and potentially coming lower. But until that comes, I'm not living on hopium that it could come. Do you understand that? As long as you're adhering to structural support and continuation, of continuing to hold that structural support, and primarily the EMAs as well, you're looking at continuation to the upside in my book. So, a healthy nominal retracement for Bitcoin, in an uptrend, you can see is a 236, and that is where the 050 is. So that's your dead cat bounce. Support held, and like I just shown you, it's a 1414 on the weekly, isn't it? And if you do start to lose that, do anticipate a retest of these EMAs. But for me, Bitcoin's really, really strong. We might not get this deep retracement that everyone's anticipating, and at that point, break out here, break this level of resistance, and you can see between there and there, you've got thin air, because you've got this whopping candle, and this is how quickly you can go up. You can go up as quickly as you came down, okay? And at that point, you're breaking above 0618. You're looking mega bullish, and all the bullish signals that have been showing you over the past 2 weeks, your buy and go to the beat signals, your MACDs, your crosses, your histogram, your RSI breaking above a key level resistance right there, your buy signal and the hash ribbon right there, and all the on-chain analysis that's coming out for Bitcoin just signifies that you are bullish. Okay, so that's a little update for Bitcoin. So it wasn't too detailed, but I'll be back tomorrow with another analysis on Bitcoin where I look at some trade setups. Take care everyone, looking bullish for continuation. Bye bye.